Hey, though. It's the mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". I was hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that, I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on the payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed to have it, but I paid for it. A brand new out the box,
Diddy at the time had walked in on him engaging in intimate behavior with Christopher Williams. The incident had a traumatic impact on the former employee.
Walking in, and when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams perform.
What up? It's time for that Culture for the Streets. You know what's going on. We getting right into it. P Diddy. How P Diddy's success came at a price. The shocking truth exposed. We finna get on it because it's been a long time. Diddy been going through some things for some years. It's been a lot of things that been going unscathed. We done seen R. Kelly go to jail. We done seen Michael Jackson get accused of multiple different things on multiple different occasions and go to court behind it. We done seen a lot of niggas from Jeffrey Epstein and all these other people. It's just a lot of things going on. Now, I'm not going to say this is something that he should be going to jail for. We're not going to say that. But what we are going to say is it's just a blatant profile of Diddy that I don't think he realizes he throws on himself when he puts himself so close to some of these entertainers, artists, movie stars, just people in the industry. Because let's just be honest, it's a lot of people in the industry, entertainer wise, artist wise, especially artist wise, that had to walk through Diddy door in order to walk down that hallway to the other doors that was open solely by going through Diddy's open door. So you got to understand, sometimes stuff come at a cost, and I feel like his success came at a cost with him because at the same time, which we gonna get into, but I just feel like this ain't nothing new. It's been talked about for years, right? From alleged relationships with Will Smith, um, to him and Young Miami being alleged to have that they situationship. I'm not gonna call it a relationship. I'm gonna call it a situationship. That they situationship is a smokescreen for Diddy due to the fact that he trying to throw smoke over everybody so they don't understand what his preference really is. And when I say preference, let's just get this straight. We have nothing against the gay community. I have gay relatives. I got kids that's gay. I love them the same. I don't see nothing. Some of my mother's best friends were gay, so I don't have nothing. I'm not a homophobe, if that makes sense to you. I'm not one of these niggas outside that question themselves so much that they don't eat hot dogs no more. I'm not one of them niggas. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what you choose to like and what you choose to love, that's your choice. And that's anybody's choice. And we all have a choice. But what I do want to reiterate is the fact that if you have a certain preference, you got to love yourself enough to know that you don't have to hide from what you like. And I think Diddy been hiding for a long time. And people say certain things about it, but it gets swept up under the rug because you got to look at the people that's saying things about Diddy. The tier they sitting on, the bracket they sitting in, it doesn't even equivalate to where he's sitting at. The scale doesn't weigh the same. They down here, he up here. So of course, to the public, it looks like they gonna have something to say because he up here and they down here. When in reality, it be a lot of truth and a lot of stuff that they bringing up. Look at 50. Went as far as to go on Breakfast Club and say when he was around Puff writing songs, Puff used to ask him if he could take him shopping. Not even just sitting right there. We gonna go all the way far left to even look at Drink Champs. How he was talking to Fab. You don't miss me, baby? You don't miss me? You don't miss me, daddy? Like, who talks to another man like that? You feel me? And you could see that it made Fab uncomfortable. So he didn't really even after he told him, like, we kicked it before. You came to my birthday party, like Puff went as far enough to say, like, but I'm saying when you gonna come kick it with me? You ain't never kicked it with me and you for your birthday. Like you getting too detailed. And then a lot of things you have to say, you have to dress up to make it look like, okay, let me straighten this out because that did no pause because you say a lot of stuff that it be suspect. You feel me? But like I said, everybody got a choice. But all I want to know is how many artists disregarded the choices that they would regularly make to get through that door with Diddy. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, success is a drug alone, right? So you got to think it's people that will leave their house, their job, their family to chase success. And when they get to a brink of being that close that they could touch it, and the person that's guaranteeing you gonna touch this success is right there, but they giving you these ultimatums and these options that you got to choose one of these options, or you got the option to back out. We ain't seen too many people that got around Diddy back out. Nothing. From French Montana, Rick Ross. It's so many people that we can name from other moguls, other artists, entertainers, just everybody. We done seen them all around this man. From Usher being around R. Kelly when he was 14, sleeping in the same bed with this man. That ain't your son. You ain't supposed to. Come on, bruh. Mind you, when he was 14, Puff probably ain't even had no kids yet. If you understand what I'm saying. And it's also sickening to understand how far parents will go when it involves money. Money will make parents go send their kids off to people that got problems and issues. I would have never sent my kid to Michael Jackson. I'm never sending my kid to R. Kelly. I'm not sending my kid with Puff Daddy. I don't care what kind of future you can put in the air for him. Like, nigga, that's my kid. I'm gonna be present. Whatever going on, I'm present. I'm gonna be around with my kid going through this process of trying to be a celebrity, a star, a rapper, a singer, a recording artist, around a nigga I don't even know. That's grown though. Ain't no, okay, put your book bag on. You 13, get on the plane, fly out there. He gonna be you crazy as hell. So how much love did these parents have for their kids to just put them in situations like that without being the guardian for them that they was supposed to be at all times. Same with R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of artists that took some options that they probably would have normally took to get successful. And in return, once you take that leap with Diddy, allegedly, yeah, you might see success. But you also gotta shut up because the minute you turn into a whistleblower, something gonna happen. Did one of his baby moms get killed? Weeks before her book that was set to expose Diddy dropped. Outside of Biggie, granted, Craig Mack had a bigger success faster, but let's just be honest, Craig Mack got messed over by Diddy. With Biggie was Puff's key to the streets. You got to kind of do Biggie right. So Biggie, I don't think Biggie went through certain things a lot of people went through because Puff really needed Diddy. I mean, Puff really needed Biggie. Biggie needed Puff too, but Puff really needed Biggie because Biggie was his ties to the street. He was his voice to the street. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think Biggie had to endure all the darkness and and go against his morals and self-respect to achieve success with Puff. Whereas the 112s, the totals, the all these, we done seen everybody around Diddy that's in the industry and they successful. Half of them, at least half of them. I'm gonna go as far as to say at least 75% of them done been around Diddy. Look at YK Osiris. To up to date, the nigga got one song that everybody listens to. So you mean to tell me you done went and bought 30 Rolexes, Richard Millie's, Gucci head to toe, traveling private jet? You doing all this ever since that single? Nigga, you ain't go diamond. So what's really going on? Like, who gave you your opportunity? Did you have to walk through Diddy's door? Because once again, when people get around Diddy, yeah, he leads you to success. But is there some options you got to choose? Not for yourself, but for him? Preferably, because if you choose the wrong things, success may never happen for you. Look what he did to the band. He made them walk across a bridge to go get cheesecake. Some niggas did it, some niggas didn't. The ones that did was chasing after their career hard enough to do whatever it took to get there. But it was some people that felt like that was demoralizing. Like, you was really trying to make me look a certain type of way in order for me to get where I'm trying to go, to elevate and process in my journey to build. You don't see none of these dudes no more. Did all of them refuse to be up under Diddy's umbrella and the suspect stuff that Diddy provides behind closed doors? Because once again, people have spoke on this. Condolences and prayers to Jamie Foxx family. Hope Jamie Foxx get through his health issues he going through. But prior to him being hospitalized, he was speaking on Diddy. Now, I ain't the brightest nigga in the book by far, right? But who's to say if Jamie said something wrong? Now, this is what I am going to point out to y'all before we get to some of these videos. Shout out Corey Holcomb and 5150. If y'all don't watch Corey Holcomb 5150, y'all need to go tune in because he say a lot of harsh, reality-driven stuff, but it's real, 100%. It's just harsh for the sensitive. You see what I'm saying? But he didn't even expose Jamie Foxx for being a certain type of way, and for people that's around Jamie Foxx to have to be a certain type of way to be around them. Now, keep in mind, Jamie Foxx came into the game and then he got around Diddy. In this process, he even spoke on getting around Diddy and elevating in different ways because he was throwing parties. And now that he's bringing these celebrities in, the parties are going better. He's making more money. He's bringing more people in. It's starting to become a real traditional thing for himself. He's starting to brand himself in certain types of ways outside of comedy. But did Jamie Foxx have to walk through that door with Diddy? Did Jamie Foxx get the same options? A lot of people that can't speak about certain, because let's just be straight, when he spoke on certain things, he didn't go super in debt about it, because at the same time, when you go and engage in these activities with these people, you can't go be the whistleblower. You can be the whistleblower, but you also exposing yourself. And everybody don't be wanting to be exposed when it comes to stuff like this, because I know a lot of niggas outside got girlfriends. Them niggas got boyfriends too. I know a lot of niggas got girlfriends, but the girlfriend don't know the nigga got a boyfriend too. You dig what I'm saying? So when you caught up in something like that, you can't just be the whistleblower because you exposing yourself too. And Jamie still in the industry, still a elite in the industry for the tier he's sitting on. He up there in a tier where he can shake hands with the people that the average celebrity can't get close to. So at the same time, you might speak on certain things, but he's only gonna go so far because he can't expose what you took part in too, which a lot of celebrities then took part in too. We didn't heard Jaguar Wright expose a lot of stuff. We didn't seen a lot of celebrities expose a lot about Diddy, and it gets swept under the rug. Why? Because it's Diddy. He is the beholder of careers. He is the gates you got to go through in a lot of angles to be successful the way you properly want to be successful when you want to get up there with the elites. In a lot of cases, you're gonna have to get through Diddy. Look what's going on. There's people that's doing podcasts. They got to go through Diddy. A lot of rappers had to go through Diddy, whether they ended up being bad boy or not. They had to go through Diddy. It's a lot of niggas had to go through Diddy to soak up the game and get where they had to go. But did they have to trade? Was it an even trade? Did you have to go for the options and the choices that he gave you niggas? Because Diddy live on the dark side. Did y'all live on the dark side with him until y'all got the bag y'all was chasing after? It's crazy. But we gonna get into a little something. We gonna get into a little something. You did. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. And shout out to everybody out there, man, doing their thing, man. All the YouTubers, all the bloggers, because we become the new news. We become the new journalists. We became the new entertainment for serious situations and entertainment. We no longer turn to channel 3 and 5 to find out what's going on. We bring the content to y'all after we figure out what's going on, the truth about the situation. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody on YouTube. And especially the ones at the top, because it was a hard grind. You know, I've been doing this for a short amount of time, but we've been climbing and we're gonna keep climbing because we're gonna keep going. Street niggas. So street niggas do that. We're gonna hustle at whatever we doing, it's gonna be a hustle to it. But anyway, like I said, um, yeah.
Outrageous levels. According to the Grapevine, his supposed romance with Young Miami was nothing but a smokescreen to keep his real relationship with Saucy Santana under wraps. Talk about a plot twist. Their relationship was far from ordinary, but this unexpected revelation takes the cake.
You see
The
this shit?
rumors about Diddy being part of the DL squad have been swirling
Saucy
for years.
Santana,
But are
though,
they
nigga?
true? Let's dive into the details together
The
and
nigga
find
didn't
out. Get this, folks, Diddy has recently made a big announcement on social media. He's now the proud father of 7 children. Can you believe it? He went on and on about how thrilled he is to be a dad. He tweeted, Mama Combs, Quincy, Justin, sounds complicated, right? Well, she spilled the beans on her perspective in an interview with 50 magazine. We are dating, we're single, but we're dating, she said at the time. People don't know what dating means. He's single, I'm single, but we're dating. That's what I mean when I say we go together. When we're together, we're together. We're having the time of our lives, but we're still single. Things took a turn for the worse when the news reached the public, and boy, did the fans have a lot to say about it. Some folks think that Diddy only had a baby because the public found out about his relationship.
I'm just going to click random stuff and something I'm sure is going to come to me because that's, what I love about this kid.
Was Saucy Santana. Basically, they're saying that Diddy was just trying to cover his tracks. But wait, there's more. Others are speculating that Young Miami might have been Diddy's side piece all along. Yikes, talk about drama. And to top it all off, there are whispers that Diddy swings both ways and was secretly involved with Saucy Santana. Diddy previously 2K to Twitter saying,
Hold on. Y'all heard that, right? I know I ain't the only one that heard that. I don't need no bell tone or nothing like that. My ears work good. I Q-tip married that. Hey, my ears. Hey, listen, I heard that too. That don't look stupid to you? Like, bruh, shout out to Young Miami, man. No disrespect either. But Young Miami bad. Like, Young Miami bad, bad. Like, naturally bad. Nigga, when the last time you seen Young Miami mom? She got her beauty honest. Like, nigga, Young Miami bad. So for her to sit in a situation with a rich dude that's gonna have his way, publicly tell, ain't gonna publicly claim nobody. But for your livelihood and for you to live and for you to stay in a life of luxury, women will deal with whatever get dished out when the money involved, long as the money involved. Women don't have to love a nigga, not a nan, not a nan. Ain't that how Mike Epps said it? Not a nan. Nigga ain't. Hey, listen, man. If you rich, a bit can mess with you, bruh, and have no emotion, no feeling about it. Unless she facing getting cut off, then she gonna have all the emotion for you in the world. So don't think that Young Miami stupid, right? Because women are far from stupid, and any man that think woman's stupid, nigga, you stupid. But I'm also gonna say this: Young Miami ain't no fool neither. She also see a meal ticket. She also see her table getting set without her having to work as hard due to her having this connection with Diddy. Regardless if this nigga got 25 other broads, she don't care. She still sit on all these and be smiling and she doing all this stuff because why? At the end of the day, Diddy gonna make sure she's straight. She didn't get that podcast because she wasn't giving Diddy no cheeks, nigga. The cheeks helped her get the podcast on Revolt. So she gonna suck up a lot of things. She gonna swallow a lot of pills behind Diddy because she don't wanna leave the lifestyle. She leave the lifestyle. She got to go back be a city girl and write raps and hope they sell records. And it's gonna be different for him now because Cardi B and all these other new artists, Glorilla, man, listen, city girls, sit down. Cause y'all going outside. Where the other two bitches at? This is a prime example of women will stand in the fire when that money right, especially a high maintenance woman. Diddy, a rich nigga, probably worth $1 billion, easy, right? When you worth money like that, you irreplaceable. Yeah, Young Miami can cut Diddy off and go off and to the side and mess with some other niggas. But what's her chances? What's her chances? What's her chances of going to get another nigga that's worth a B, nigga? A nigga that's worth a B as in bird. Yeah, she might be able to go get another rap nigga. Yeah, she might be able to go get another multi-millionaire dude too, though. But she not gonna go get no another nigga that's worth no B, man. She not gonna go get no another nigga, man, that's worth $1 billion. So she gonna endure everything that come with that because she trying to stay in a certain type of position. And until she get to her goal set or whatever it is, I don't know what her plan is, but when she get there, that's when the tolerance for whatever Diddy dishing out to her is gonna be a no more. It's gonna be done. It's gonna be cut because nigga, she's straight now. That's what women do. They good at using men. If you think Diddy using her more than she using Diddy, you's a idiot. When you rich like Diddy, the money that you spending is equivalent to pennies. Nigga, you making millions. Every time you pick up your phone, it got something to do with millions. Niggas ain't calling Diddy about no thousands. It always got something to do with millions. It's a little bit different. And everybody look at her like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Shut up, bitch. You probably stay in the projects, nigga. If he came got you right now in the max 62, told you to get in, and strolled off into the sunset, bitch, we wouldn't see you no more. Ever again. So don't hit me with the what you wouldn't do and I wouldn't go for that. Shut up, nigga. This nigga worth $1 billion. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. If that nigga told you if you eat hot dogs and pork and beans for the next 4 weeks, I'm gonna buy you a Maybach 62 too. You gonna be a bean, hot dog eating bitch. Because you're trying to obtain something that is not obtainable. It's harder for you to obtain if you got to do it on your own. So people need to quit acting like they don't understand why she around this nigga, man. Diddy's the come up, bruh. Diddy's the come up.
saying that Young Miami was not his side chick when the rumors got out of control. At Yumiami 305 is not my side chick. Never has been, never will be. She's very important and special to me, and I don't play about my shoddy wop. I don't discuss things on the internet, and I will not start today. Whatever you say, Diddy, but your actions really don't back up your claims. Well, to add to that, the word on the streets is that Diddy's relationship with Young Miami was just a cover-up for ravenous adventures with Saucy, and one of the fans relays that this was
They gonna keep bringing up Saucy Santana, huh? Saucy Sancho or whatever the Saucy Salsa Pack or whatever this nigga name is. They gonna keep bringing this nigga name up, huh? Every time they say that and then they show the nigga picture, man. I'm stuck because, dude, look at Young Miami. You mean to tell me you ain't super interested? Like she don't entice you more than Saucy Santana, Saucy Sancho, Saucy Salsa Pack? Allegedly, it's been said that this nigga takes trips with Saucy Sanchez or Saucy Salsa Pack or whatever the nigga name is, man. I really don't care, but whatever. Um, they go shopping. And let me reiterate that they keep stressing the fact that Young Miami ain't nothing but a smokescreen for the fact that he really into Saucy Sanchez, Saucy Sancho, or Saucy Salsa Pack, whatever this nigga name is, man. This nigga look like a fat Cisco, man. Diddy going out crazy, man. Like like, bruh, saucy though. Nigga saucy though. Nigga saucy though. Nigga, listen, man. Whatever you choose, that's on you. That's your life. You got to live it. All I'm saying is, listen, I would have preferred you to go on over there and get that motherfucker that Kevin Gates was messing with. At least he almost passed qualified as looked almost like a woman. This nigga look like Cisco overweight. Then look at the whole Usher situation with him and Usher. Usher was around him. They were sleeping in the same bed. What the was y'all doing in the bed together? And then, as of recently, you just seen Chris Brown and Usher get into it at a birthday party that Usher is said to be one of the people that orchestrated and organized the event for Breezy. Everything went good that night, right? Everything went good that night, right? We don't know exactly what happened though, but I'm gonna tell you something because when I was looking at that tape of the little footage, when Breezy by Usher and he like nigga just what I'm saying, and then skate off. Yeah, he skated off. It was like cartoon. He skated off. He skated off. But if you pay attention to Usher's demeanor in that little small clip, and then you pay attention to the other clips and the demeanor Usher had that night, Usher was feeling himself. Usher was geek. You could tell Usher was enjoying himself, but at the same time, you could tell Usher was turned. So who's to say Usher ain't say something? Who's to say Who's to say Usher didn't hit on Breezy, man? Who's to say Usher didn't hit on Chris Brown, man, at that party, and that's why they whooped his ass? Who's to say Usher didn't hit on Chris Brown? That's why they jumped on him. I'm just saying. Hey, who's to say that ain't what happened? Because I don't see Usher just walking up to him, oh, you a sucker. Nigga, you soft, nigga. I don't see him doing none of that. Usher ain't even that type of dude. He don't give off them type of vibes. So what did you say to Chris Brown that made him say, you know what, this nigga got me messed up? And they stepped on him. He said something inappropriate. I ain't heard too many people come out and say nothing about this yet. But listen, I feel like Usher said something inappropriate. And Breezy and his homies wasn't on that. And they trashed Usher because of it. And I feel like that's also the main reason why we don't know 100% what led to the fight. Because that nigga Usher said something inappropriate. Don't forget Usher was around Diddy for a long time as a kid. As a kid looking up to a nigga that's successful. As a kid looking up to somebody that's successful. At that point, Diddy gonna be able to get you there to do anything that you wouldn't think that you would do for somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Because you're looking up to somebody. He might feel awkward about it, but you might follow through with him because you think you're doing the right thing. You see what I'm saying? Like that simple. Like straight up. Like we don't know what Breezy said, what Usher said to Breezy, but me just making a guess. I'm not saying it's solid fact. But at the end of the day, when people fight, we always find out what the fight was about, right? We always do. It don't matter who fighting. If it's brothers, it's sisters, it's cousins, it's two friends, it's a op and a rival. You see what I'm saying? We find out what the situation be for. Now, it's been days since this situation happened. How come it ain't trending what the situation was about? Because probably ain't nobody probably talking about it. Usher ain't gonna get on no thing and say, yeah, we got into it because I told him I wanted to do it to him and they beat me up. Nigga, stop it. You think us gonna say that? And Breezy ain't about to go on Breakfast Club and say, yeah, man, I had to put pause on Usher, man. Nigga said he wanted to do it to me. It's just not happening, bro. So it might not never get talked about, but at the end of the day, that's what I feel like happened because I can't see Usher really doing nothing else that's gonna make them niggas beat him up, bro. Today, if that's what happened, understand he absorbed that way of life, allegedly. Being enticed and being around a nigga like Diddy that got all these secrets and all these secret fetishes and likes and wants, right? And as a kid, you being around this man. So who's to say Usher wasn't around this man before when he was doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to do? And he's seen it so many times to now it's in your head like a program and you think it's okay. So by the time this man try you any kind of way, you gonna think it's okay, man. Peer pressure is a bad, it's a, it's a cold piece, man. And people get peer pressured all the time. You dig? And we see that all the time. So just think about how much influence in the hip hop world, in the industry, period, Diddy has his name, everything. And then people get around him, they more starstruck, they more at awe, they more fanned out than anything because that's Diddy. At the end of the day, that's Diddy. It's not too many niggas you're gonna meet sitting in the shoes of a Diddy that's gonna have you starstruck like that outside of a Jay-Z, maybe a 50 Cent, Birdman. You see what I'm saying? Because he different, but he also different up here. So when you get around that nigga, understand you might have to walk through that door. You might have to walk through a door you wouldn't have never wanted to walk through in your life just to get through this one door you need to get to progress in your journey to success, right? And I do believe because Diddy got so many ties to celebrities, he uses that as a crutch to be able to get it off. Now you can disagree with me if you want to. Anything I'm saying, y'all can disagree with me if you want to. It's just like it's proof behind a lot of this stuff. Just like him being caught with Christopher Williams. Am I dreaming? Just let me sleep. That nigga. Yeah. They was sucking each other pickles. But he played a gangster in New Jack City. You see what I'm saying? You can fall. Looks can be deceiving, bruh. Put it like that. There's a lot going on. Don't let a lot of this stuff going on go over your head because if it go over your head, you're gonna end up under the situation, man. And if you ever in a situation like that, you might fall for the situation because you don't understand what's going on. But at the end of the day, some people so thirsty to succeed and so thirsty to acquire the financial stability that they seek for themselves that they'll put their self-respect and their morals on pause to get to that place. And the other 50%, I'm not even gonna say they go against their self-respect and their morals. That's just what they into. They just hide in the fact that that's what they into. And like I said, I don't have nothing against people that choose differently. But at the end of the day, if what you do scar people, if what you do can ruin people's future, if what you do emotionally and mentally damage people, it's darkness. I don't care what nobody say. And in the hip hop culture, in the hip hop industry right now, the darkness is at its darkest. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always been darkness in the game. They always kill our black successors in the entertainment business, whether it be singers, the Whitney Houstons, the Michael Jacksons, the Princes, the James Browns, the you know, it's some odd cases, man. It's always led to believe that we just fall like dominoes the same way as the last person did. Don't always believe that. But at the end of the day, if you ain't getting took out like that, they taking you out the other way. And the other way is it's gonna set you up permanently because for you to expose them, you're gonna have to expose yourself. And how many people that don't really live in that life, if they not really indulging, if they not really 100% committed to that community like that, they don't want to be exposed. So how they gonna expose somebody that they might want to expose when they don't even want to be exposed themselves? And you got to understand that. So that is like a main reason why a lot of people in the industry just brush that off when asked about it, as far as Diddy go. Because at the end of the day, most people in the industry got a relationship with Diddy. But you got to ask yourself, what kind of relationship they got with Diddy? Until the next time, man, it's time for that Coach for the Streets, man. Hit the like button, ding the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't leave about the tracks you've been serving. We serving every day. It's time for that Coach for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint. You dig. Diddy. How P Diddy success came at a price. The shocking truth exposed. Just know that. It's more to come on this. We ain't done with this. Just stay tuned. Make sure y'all stay tuned to the everyday content droppers, man. Straight out the trap, straight to YouTube.